Hello, hello. I think we are live. Yes, we are live. Welcome to Mega Hackathon 2.0 presentations. It's been quite a journey with these guys from when since May, since we had like the first not May but March, since we had the first hackathon of the batch of this particular 2.0 Mega Hackathon participants. It's been quite a journey over the last, that's roughly, I think, almost 9 months. And we are super excited to see the presentations or the solutions that these particular people have built for us over the past few months. I will welcome Yvonne to take it over from here. So she'll just introduce herself, the hub, then she will give us an introduction to the judges, and we can go right away into the project's presentation. Welcome, Yvonne.
Okay, thank you so much, Steve, for the introduction. So hi everyone, I'm Yvonne Kagondu. Thank you for joining us today. Um, so as Steve mentioned, we have been working with these people from this project from March, where we had our first hackathon in Jomo Kenyatta University. We've done 10 hackathons since with several universities and several partners, and we selected the top teams from each. And from these top teams, we've been having a mega hackathon, and we selected from the 30 teams. Then we selected the top 8 teams. We were supposed to select the top 10, but we did 8 this time because these are the teams that we believe in, and we're very excited to be working with them. This is our mega hackathon 2.0. um, for 1.0, the difference between 1.0 and 2.0 that we've noticed is that we've had an increase in women participation. In the last hackathon, we had only one group with women. And this time we have quite a number of female presenters thanks to our women only hackathon that we had earlier this year. So this is good for me as a founder, as a female founder. So I'm very excited for us to see what they have been working on. And yeah, please stay tuned and make sure to at the end the judges will be selecting the top 3 teams, but we will have one community favorite team which you can vote on. We'll share a QR code and you can vote on your favorite project, which and they win $1,000 for the favorite project. So thank you so much. Right now we're going to introduce the judges. They work with the other hubs. Some of them are founders of other hubs. Some of them are devrels from other hubs. And thank you so much to the judges for agreeing to assist me with this. And yeah, let's uh, let's go to the judges now, or back to Steve.
Yeah, yeah. So we'll just invite the judges to the presentations room, so we can have Bruno. Yeah, awesome. Yeah, so feel free to start and just introduce yourself, what you do, how long you've been in the Web3 space, and also maybe a fun fact about you. Yeah.
I can start if you guys would like to. Hi everyone, I'm Kaan. I'm the lead of ICP App Turkey. I've been in this space for 4 years, and I bought my first ICP in 2022. So maybe some of you guys believe that I'm kind of new, but um, I've been leading ICP App Turkey for almost 1 year, and our partnership with ICP Kenya has been going on for months. We are helping them with streamlining the developer retention and outreach processes using our platform. And I'm also a developer myself. And fun fact about me was, I started my Web3 journey with like EVM based chains. So maybe that can be a fun fact for everyone. I didn't start with ICP, but I'm hoping to end with ICP. I'm looking forward to see what everyone has built so that we can properly give some constructive criticism and feedback. Yeah.
Thank you, Kan. Yeah, thank you.
Okay, I go next. Hello, everyone. Ciao, my name is Bruno. I'm the ICP Hub leader for ICP Hub Indonesia. Thank you so much, Yvonne. You're a superstar. And thank you, Steve, for having me here today with you guys. Really excited to see the project pitching. I already reviewed some of them, all of them. So now I'm waiting to give feedback and to hear them presenting. I'm in crypto since 2018. It's been a very long journey, and you know how they say, no? 1 year in crypto is like 5-10 years anywhere else. So if you're not in crypto yet, you should join. There is a lot of things that are happening, and something fun about me. I like to smile about everything, so don't get impressed if I'm gonna smile too much. Ciao.
Thank you, Bruno. We go to Tom.
Cool. Hello, everybody. My name's Tom. I've been with the ICP team for almost 2 years now. Helped Bruno launch the ICP Hub Indonesia. We're currently just launched a new cohort with hackathon winners from the Indonesia hackathon. So very exciting prospect. We've got some amazing teams. One of my roles as ICP is to overview the overall pipeline development of all of the hubs and to make sure that we take projects from essentially the hackathon phase all the way through the different levels of scaling to multiple rounds of funding. It's a lot of work, but I get to meet amazing people with amazing ideas every day. And this is what gives me the motivation to start at 8 and finish at midnight on some days. And Yvonne, thank you so much for hosting this event, as well as Steve. Really looking forward to what we see today. Something fun about me. Something fun about me. I like to make silly comments sometimes, but I'll keep it clean for this event. Thank you very much.
Nice. Thank you. Thank you so much, Tom. We can go to Anjali.
Yeah, hi everyone. So I'm Anjali. I'm the Development Manager for ICP Hub Canada. I'm actually based in India. So yeah, I've been a software developer all my life. So from Web 2 to Web 3, I transitioned into blockchain space in 2021. I've been working with a lot of Ethereum and Polygon-based projects earlier, and then I moved to ICP. When I came across ICP, everybody knows that when you come to ICP, then there's no looking backwards. So yeah, I've stayed here, and now have been a part of multiple projects, and now I'm working with the ICP Hub Canada. And so my basic, I would say my mission is to onboard as many developers as possible on the ICP blockchain. And I'm also working as the technical program manager for the Quantum Leap Labs, which is the official incubator for the ICP Hub Canada. So again, as Tom said, so we're trying to help projects innovate and help them in their journey to turn project idea into a full-fledged startup, maybe. So all that help. So yeah, I mean, the journey is very interesting, getting to meet a lot of new people, new projects. And again, this hackathon, I think, is a wonderful way to look at the projects being built globally and understand. I mean, there are certain aspects, I believe, that there are certain problems which are specific to an area and a region, and these projects, I think, try to solve them. So I'm really excited to see what all projects like we want to build here. Yeah, happy to be here. Thank you so much for this opportunity.
Awesome. Thank you, Anjali. Yes, so we've met all the judges, and at least we have we are aware on what they do on, and also how long they've been in the space. Yes, so we'll go quickly into the presentations. We will have our first team, Kintaraa. So Stella, you can just join the presentations room. And yeah, ready when you are, Stella.
Thank you, Steven. I hope you can see me.
Yes, we can see you.
Maybe, can you see my screen?
Yes, we can see it.
Thank you. So, hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Stella Oiro from Kintaraa, a platform where we empower victims of gender-based violence. So the problem we are addressing is that over 40% of women face gender-based violence, and this is costing about $1 billion every month in managing the costs. And there's unreported cases due to fear and limited support. And so our platform is providing a secure reporting system using the ICP blockchain. And we are ensuring that the cases reported are immutable. We use smart contract automation and secure data storage. And for the survivors, we've developed a Kintaraa coin that is also, we are part of it, we are using to reward them whenever they use our platform to report these cases. So it's incentive powered. And because of the market opportunity that we've realized, there's a growing blockchain technology in Africa, and there's urgent need of GBV solution, and there's also rising investment focus. So our revenue model is going to use these by selling our Kintaraa coins and generate 70% of the revenue from that, 15% from transaction fees, and also premium services are going to generate some part of the revenue. So for the coin, these are the tokenomics. 5% will go to ICP, 20% to developers, and 30% to community survivors. And then there's also liquidity pool at 30%, operation fund, and marketing. So we will be staking rewards and also doing airdrops. And then the competitive advantage of our platform is that as they report, they are rewarded. We also leverage partnerships, and we create social impact. So we create awareness and also target the investors to invest in our coin, which also rewards the survivors. Then this is our roadmap. In Q1, we intend to onboard all the partners and test. Q2 of 2025, they launch the token. And Q3, expand countrywide. Q5, hopefully expand into the whole region. So this is our demo. So basically, this is what our platform looks like. When a survivor or a service provider, because like we said, our platform offers holistic support for the survivor. When a survivor lands on our platform, they can get started, they can create an account, and then if they have a report to report, they report that incident. And then when it's finally submitted, they are allocated to a specific support that they need. If it's legal, be it medical, be it psychological counseling, because we realize that there's a lot of mental trauma that comes with gender-based violence. So once it's submitted, it notifies the survivor if it's submitted successfully. And then, like I said, they get to choose the kind of support that they need from the platform. So these are the support services that we have: counseling, legal, medical, even emergency help. We also have community support where they can join groups, learn, and also exchange ideas and walk the journey of healing together. So this about us. So when someone wants to get involved, they can invest in Kintaraa coins, which part of it gets to support the survivors and part of it gets to support our tokenomics. And then we have, they can connect to our plug wallet, and that's it for the demo. This is our team: myself, Stella Oiro, Cheryl, our technology lead, Sheila Fana, the project manager, Caleb, and Vincent, our developers. Thank you very much. Follow us on Twitter and Telegram.
Awesome. Thank you, Team Kintaraa. So we'll go to the next team. We have Team Steppe Pulse, Henry Kimani.
Okay, hi. Um, I'm Henry Kimani. I'm presenting for Steppe Pulse. So for Steppe Pulse, we are one-stop shelter for wildlife conservation. And for us, we noticed that 1 million species are at risk because of losing their own habitat. And 30% of people who are involved in the wildlife sector, they actually know or more about wildlife, and 20% they reach out to 20% of the people globally. And also we noticed that 40% of the funds are always dislocated in one way or another. And for us, we have come about to make a decentralized governance system where people can have the rights to manage the whole system as a community. We also have an animal adoption program. We also have NFTs, non-fungible tokens marketplace, where people can buy rare and extinct species, and we also have a token for application called Stipal. We have our tokenomics, which we have 100 tokens. We have suggested 100 tokens, 100 million tokens, and we also subjected it in a fair percentage on how we are going to distribute the tokens once we launch our tokens. We have a roadmap of what we are following. On quarter one, we'll have the official launch for the NFTs and the DAO. And also we have on quarter two, 2025, we'll have the AI integrated in the system. We also include the IoTs to collect specific data from these animals. And we also have global expansion on upscaling the project on quarter three. And also by quarter one, 2026, we'll be having a full decentralized system on ICP. Our market projection is 40% rise in wildlife environmental conservation, 30% increase in financing of extinct animals and rare animals, and also by 2030 will be have a widespread adoption of the decentralized governance models. We have our social 83 followers. We have our social that's Telegram, Instagram, and WhatsApp, and we also have our site on Chain. So you can go to the demo and have a look at what you are able to come up with. So for what we had is just an overview about our application, and also for us to interact with our application, you have to be authenticated using two verification methods. And once you're authenticated in the system, you as a first user, you have to put in your username, and for you to interact with people in the communities rather than your principal IDs. Once you're in the system, you can be able to interact with the system. Thank you.
Okay, awesome. Thank you, Henry. So we will go to the next team. We have team 0, Janice.
So can you see my screen?
Yes, you can see it.
Okay. Hi, everyone. We are Xero, and for Xero, our aim is to reduce food waste through the power of AI and the ICP blockchain. This is a project by Judith and I, Janice. So what is our problem statement? 1.5 billion of food is wasted annually by food businesses. This is because of poor inventory management and sometimes unpredictable demand, and even some pricing models are not able to be adapted. So many communities suffer from hunger, and at that same time, food businesses still end up losing a lot of millions. While we may think that this problem is inevitable, Xero has come up with that solution. So our features are the AI demand focused team feature, where users are able to predict what is needed based on the sale trends or customer buying patterns. There's also a dynamic pricing feature which adjusts prices based on items that are about to expire. And for our blockchain ledger, it keeps a track of every record on the ledger to provide trust, and us as Xero cannot tamper with that data. So for tokenomics, we divided 5% to go to the ICP hubs, 5% to the teams, 5% to airdrops, marketing, and 14% to liquidity. And all this is from our coin that is called the Xero coin. Xero coin will be used in the NFT marketplace, which is yet to be launched for Zero League. Zero League is a gamified feature that we have implemented to incentivize people on how to reduce food waste and make and also for pro features, to pay for pro features. Our roadmap is in our first quarter, we'll launch our Zero Coin, and then we will build our community, launch our marketplace, continue to upgrade our gaming feature, and finally expand to all food businesses. Zero has the potential to be scalable, so that's what we aim for. And finally, let's see how Zero actually works. So there we have it. This is our landing page. Users can sign up with internet identity or NFID, after which they set up the business profile, select what features they want, and accept our terms and conditions. When they land on the dashboard, they can connect to Plug Wallet, where they will access their Zero coins and pay for it. Then in the inventory section, businesses are able to upload their inventory, or in future, we'll just sync it directly to their point of sale. They can view their products, the expiry date of any particular item, and see what is in stock and what is in low stock. Then the analytics section provides data about what items are actually causing the business a loss because of expiring items. And with this data, they will be able to make meaningful decisions. Then our price engine, which is supported by the price engine canister on Rust, is able, businesses are able to modify price rows. For example, as you can see, 10% discount will be set for expiring goods, and once the price will be reduced, and yeah, the price will be reduced. Then for the blockchain ledger, this one is all about keeping every transaction, recording every transaction that happens on Zero, so that we do not tamper with anything. And yes, it's decentralized, meaning that Zero has no control over it. And our AI assistant panel, as you can see, users sync the inventory. Once you sync the inventory, you can be able to get insights about how to minimize on your food wastage as a business. So you can ask what items are about to expire, or perhaps the buying patterns, and you can see the AI has given some. Then after that, there's the account section where businesses are able to upload their business profile, edit it at any given time, and save the changes. Last but not least, there's the competition section, which is called the Zero League. Zero League is a gamified experience where individuals participate in activities, challenges that are unique to reduce on food wastage and incentivize them by adding the Zero coins. So as you can see, the first request was to follow us on X, where they have 300 following, and then they will earn their coins. Thank you so much. It has been a pleasure. That is from Zero.
Awesome. Thank you, Janice. So before we proceed to the next teams, I will invite the judges to give feedback on the first three teams that have presented. Yeah, so judges, over to you.
Can we ask them also a question, or we just give them feedback?
Yeah, you can ask them questions too.
Or maybe you can bring them back on stage.
Yeah, sure. So we'll start with Kintaraa. We have Stella.
Guys, I'm unmuted. I will go first. Do you mind?
Yeah, sure. No problem. Yeah.
Ciao, Stella. Very nice project. I loved it.
Thank
I think
you.
it's a very great cause. I have a couple of questions for you. So to better understand what is your project and how it works. So basically, you're kind of doing fundraising for the victims through your platform. So in the moment people are buying a token, then basically they're creating a kind of liquidity that can be used for providing all the support, legal, psychological, and any other kind of help for the victims, right?
Yes.
And are you planning to integrate something that can, where people can track how their money are used? So in this way, you can say, hey, we raised like $100,000. Out of this $100,000, we helped this amount of victim, and this money has been used for legal, psychological, for hospitality or whatever.
Yes, we are. Yes, we are planning to track every single coin that is used to support the survivor.
Okay, and then one last thing that I read in your presentation is that you are going to create NFTs that are basically going to share the story of the victim. Am I right? Did I read it
Yes.
correctly?
Yes.
But this is a very sensible topic. How do you know that victims will want to share this thing, their story? Are you keeping it anonymous, or what are you doing to prevent that something is going to happen for them to share this story and for them to feel like secure and safe to open up?
Yes, so how we intend to do that is by partnering with organizations that are already supporting these people using the traditional methods, and we'll have to get their consent. If they want to share anonymously, they have to give us consent. Also, if they don't want to be anonymous, still they have to give us consent. But we have to get to them through the groups that are already working with them. That's how we intend to go about it.
Fantastic. Great project. I really liked it. I'm gonna
Thank
let
you.
the other judges go.
Stella, I have a question about your project. Like, do the survivors have the incentive of submitting their stories in exchange for tokens, right?
Yes.
So, is there a way for you guys to verify that story? And my biggest concern about this, I was once a lawyer, so I know like proven, like innocent until proven, right? So what prevents the users to, as much as I hate to say it, what prevents the users to create arbitrary stories in order to get some like monetary incentives? Like, what kind of mechanism do you guys have?
Yes, that's why our platform has all the stakeholders involved in gender-based violence championship on board. We have all the, like right now what you're doing, we are trying to form a technical working group we started in Kisumu, and we have a team that has been working with these people. So they really have to have like their records. If they've been treated, they have to have legal presentation if their case is in court. So they have to have all the evidence. And we are not just going to reward them because they've reported. We are going to reward them because they've gone through the whole journey and getting all the support and joining the groups and the communities that are on our platform.
I
So
see.
we
So
won't just,
you guys are like looking for like police reports, etc., right?
yes.
Would it be better to do some initial litigation offerings rather than rewarding those survivors? Because I mean, I'm just spitballing here, but wouldn't these people want justice rather than coins? I mean that because of that is like it's a public good service. I mean it's not like a zero lump sum. That project because it's about creating justice and like reparations, right? So
Yes.
uh, would it be better to do some ILO offerings for survivors so that people can invest in the right causes, invest in the causes that they believe in? Because if not, then all of the holders are going to know where their coins have been, rather than just like handpicking their favorite cause.
Yes, on that, regarding that, what I want to bring out clearly is the fact that the coins we are rewarding them, they're using them to access these services, because some of the time their cases are thrown away because they can't afford when it gets to some level. So we want to ensure that these coins that we are rewarding them, they are using them to access these services.
I see. Thank you.
So yeah, just adding on to what Khan said, I think I have similar concerns, but I just would like to give my feedback here that Stella, like probably we could the usage of terms for us could be better. I mean, the project is very nice, and I think it's a beautiful cause which you're supporting. But sometimes I think usage of terms like incentivizing the victims were, instead of support, I think supporting the victims or something probably could be a better, terminology to use in the pitch decks. Also, I think if there are questions like how are you going to validate whether it's a valid use case or not. I think having a team of people, as you mentioned, is good, but looking at, we always look as startup people, we always look like how do we scale our project. So supposedly you have a lot of cases with you, so you always need to have a vision that how are you going to scale it. So probably I think obviously human intervention would be needed here, but maybe a combination of AI, where AI verifies the basic records and the police verification records and something, and then level 2 could be a human intervention. A hybrid model could work for your startup in the longer vision. But that's a great project you're supporting. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you for that.
Awesome.
Yeah. For me, just a quick note, the anonymity part, it's really important. Like the NFTs, if you want to do NFTs, I feel like do the NFTs around the cause, and you can do artworks to support or to raise money for the cause itself, but you should always protect your people. I lived in South Africa for 18 years, and when you said your stats, like 1 in 3 people don't report a crime. In South Africa, it's like 8 out of 10 don't report the crime, because if they report it, they get it again. And we've had our maids get like abused, like a lot of people in the community, a lot of women in the community get abused, and they're terrified to go to the police or tell anybody, because as soon as people hear that they've told on, then they get a second round. And it's a terrible story, but it's usually, at least the experience I've had in South Africa. So protecting the people that report, I feel, is extremely important. How you manage that is going to be quite delicate. And then the coin economy that you build, this is not a meme coin. This is like a very sensitive subject. So you should be mindful of how you create your token economy, so that people don't go to literally capitalize on people's abuse, because that could happen by accident. So be mindful of how you leverage those things to respect the people, and to also make sure that you don't have guys that are just looking there to money using your token system, when this is not the point at all. Otherwise, amazing project, and I'd love to see how it evolves.
Thank you very much, Tom.
Okay, great. Yeah, we'll go to Steppe Pulse. So we'll only take 3 questions from the judges, and also 3 feedback points from the judges.
Okay, I will go with Steppe Pulse. Just one question. I read that you said that you want to integrate AI and IoT in the future. What are you referring to? Like, what do you mean with integrating AI and IoT? Like, what are you talking about?
Integrating AI and IoTs, we're talking about capturing maybe specific data from animals, given their activities, their body statistics, and we can be able to use them to help people know about how the animals are doing, and you can also help us to know about how we can be able to tokenize the animals more better. So one, for the users who are going to be adopting the animals, and also for the partners that we're going to be having whenever they want to monitor the animals. Just the same way that we have devices like stopwatches that are maybe some devices that help us monitor our own blood, our own body statistics. Yeah.
But do you already have animals? Kimani, maybe you didn't hear. Do you already have animals that are part of your program?
For that, no, we don't have anyone out there yet, but we are looking into making partners. Yeah.
Yeah, and I only have one comment about your project, like I think to what Bruno said. But your token allocation, I mean, I think needs some work. Allocating only 5% to the wildlife that is focused on preserving wildlife is fairly low. Liquidity is a great tool to use when it comes to tokenomics, but 50% is a lot, I think, money. I think tokenomics can do much better with this project. But I have no questions other than that.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, comment from my side. This is also going to apply to Xero. I've got quite a bit of experience in both the spaces, more in Xero than in the wildlife or nature conservation. But what stops you guys from working with existing nature conservation bodies and just being the tech layer for these guys? Because otherwise you're giving yourself a mountain of work and a mountain of things to accomplish. Like, you've got to figure out your operations, your on the land operations, plus the tech stack. So what if you just focus on the tech itself and then work with existing conservation bodies, and essentially the sell to them is we help you get access to more funding, and then we help manage your reporting and things like that, because you obviously can't go to them and say, hey, listen, we know that you guys are corrupt and stealing money, so we're going to go and copy you. You've got to go to them and say, listen, we'll help you from an ops point of view, bring you cash. And then for the people that are doing the donations and stuff, then you provide the safety that you're managing the money well. I would always look for somebody that you can partner with that's doing it, whizzes that make it happen, and you're the money gatekeepers. This is how I would approach this project, and there'll probably be demand for that, and you'll save so much time and so much work by only focusing on the technology side of things.
Okay, awesome. Yeah, we can go to Xero. So we'll just take 3 questions from the judges, and also a feedback if you have for them.
Yeah, I'll quickly follow up then. So I used to run an impact investment fund here in Indonesia, and I have a couple of projects that we looked at very closely and worked with a little bit that are doing exactly what Xero is doing, but without the blockchain, without the Web3. So they partner with bakeries, with whoever you name it, to get all their products just before they're about to expire, as at the end of day and stuff like that, to resell it, to prevent food waste. Amazing concept. Execution, extremely difficult. Every project that I've encountered in that space has really struggled with that, because there's 2 challenges. The first one is good hotels or good restaurants have very little waste, a lot less waste than you think. The waste comes from the plates, not from the kitchen. The chefs and stuff, they've got to make sure that the inventories are super tight. But there's obviously still waste. The second one is creating that community of people that know about it and creating kind of that culture of ordering cheap meals. In Indonesia, you can buy a full meal for less than $1 everywhere on the side of the street. So you've got that as competition for $1 meal, and that's freshly made. So this is something for you to consider, and where the feedback applies from Steppe Pulse to you guys is, could you integrate with an existing food waste company that's not on Web3 and bring them that layer? Because they would have done hundreds of hours of work before you, to create the database of restaurants, to create a community of off-takers, to create a whole bunch of things, but they're missing the blockchain layer and the tokenomics behind it. That could save you months or even years of work, and that could actually get you guys to scale much faster. And potentially you guys could become the Web3 company that aggregates those different players across the world or across a specific region, because there's lots of companies in each country that do that, but just in Web2. And then another thing for you guys to consider is, are you able to integrate with the PMS or any existing inventory management software? Because just uploading the CSV, maybe it works for a mom and pop shop, but it doesn't work for any sort of business that has real inventory. So you guys would need to essentially like have an API or something like this where the existing software talks to you and everything is automated and managed. Really cool project, huge impact from that side. So yeah, try not to solve too many problems and focus on what you guys are best, and people should welcome you with open hands.
Thank you.
Okay, awesome. Yeah. So I'm not sure that we have someone who anything.
I have one question for you. Janice, can you explain a little bit better what is the Web3 component in your product, like in your platform? Is that like I let you explain?
Thank you. So for Xero, what separates us from other existing solutions is because we're built on the ICP platform, and we realized on the blockchain specifically, we realized that our competitors are not able to keep because of the advantage of the blockchain ledger, we're able to keep a track of every transaction that happens on the system, on the app. So as Tom said, we already communicated with some existing platforms like Carrefour, which is a grocery store in Kenya, and they told us that a lot of food goes to waste. It's a store, and if items like, let's say for example chicken, if by 3 days it's not sold out, they have to burn it because it's not humanly, you can't consume it as a human, and they cannot sell it because they will go into they might be sued or anything like that. So that's why we came up with the idea of integrating it on ICP, and it will record every transaction that happens so that we are not sued as a company for tampering with their data or anything like that. And about the uploading the CSV, it was only for the demo part, but we hope to integrate it into their point of sale so that immediately something is out of stock, it's recorded, so there's no uploading. It was just for the sake of the demo. I hope I've answered your question.
And just one last thing, did you think about integrating like AI recognition? Because this is something that was showcased in one demo by our founder, Dominic Williams. Maybe this can be something cool to have, that people, instead of going in the platform and type all the information, they can just take a picture and automatically gonna say, oh yeah, this is a pack of milk and it's gonna expire in 10 days. This is a piece of chicken that's gonna expire in 2 days.
Yes, we had that in mind. AI is actually the basis of our platform, and I think that's also a selling point we have. And also, if you have interacted with our gaming feature, we have also users can interact with our games, and we are helping people get incentivized using the Xero coin. So AI is a huge part of it. The scanning will in future be integrated. Also for the gaming, you can see that users are able to participate in challenges, and the AI will verify whether the challenge was completed. Thank you so much.
Awesome. Yeah, we'll go to the next team that will be presenting. So we have Task IP. The presenter is Cynthia Karaoke.
Guys, I'm Cynthia and I'll be presenting for Task IP. So let me share my screen. Can you see my screen?
Yes.
Hello?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we have Task IP, a decentralized project management application. Our problem statement is the challenge of traditional project management applications, having the issue of data breaches, lack of transparency, and inefficiency. So the traditional systems are slow, expensive, and lack real-time collaborations across distributed systems and teams. And Task IP will bring about more security, transparency, and scalability. Yeah, so Task IP is built on blockchain and ICP, and the reasons as to why we used ICP is the aspect of decentralization, cost efficiency, scalability, and real-time collaborations amongst taskers. So our target customers will be blockchain startups, tech and enterprises, and freelance distributed teams. Our business model is a freemium model where you will access free basic features. And we have our token named TIO token, which we are hoping to integrate. Sorry, I've been told you can't see me. Can you see me now? Hello?
No, we can't see you. We only see a blank screen.
So let me see. How about now?
No, it's okay. Just continue presenting if your camera has an issue.
Okay. So from where we stopped the business model, so we are going to use the TIO.
Okay.
Huh?
We couldn't see your screen, but go ahead. But now we can see. Go ahead.
Okay. So we are going to use the TIO token, which we'll use to unlock premium features such as governance and data analytics. Our business roadmap is we are going to launch our product with core features, add the TIO token integrations and governance, and expand our application in order to suit more collaborative tasks. So on our social media handles, you can follow us on task_IP. I am the front-end dev, and Hannah Mwangi is the back-end developer. Here is our demo. So that's our landing page, and you're able to authenticate yourself using internet identity. Here is where we have integrated ICP, that is. Yeah, so we're able to view we create a project with the project name, priority, and it's assigned to who it's assigned to. So our table shows you the assigned people. The project, you'll have a table showing you all your projects, a team part where you'll see all your team members. The analytics, you can be able to view your projects and how you're going with them, the performance, the tracking time, and the priority of each and every project. The low priority, medium, and whatever. So, and the project governance. So here you can transfer ownership, create a proposal for the voting system. You can vote and access logs. This is with use of the tokens. Our TIO token, and the settings where you use your PID, and you can set a unique username for yourself. Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you, Cynthia. So we'll only take, because of time, we'll only take 2 questions from the judges.
So I think I'll go first. So, Cynthia, it's a very good project. Just had one query, like how are we planning to, collaborate on the platform? I wanted to understand, like, how will the platform be used for collaboration? Like, are we going to share documents and then we're going to work collaboratively, or it's like a Notion? I mean, could you maybe share a Web2 competitor for you for this project?
We can say our Web2 competitor. We can say it's Asana or Flowflu. It's an application whereby you can be able to collaborate on tasks, but it's usually slow because the communication between you people is kind of slow as compared when you use Web3. So we are going to try to make it even better when using our Web3 components, which we are trying to integrate for now. That's an idea we have, but you're working on it. We'll see on what we'll do so that we can make it better. And also, the applications such as FlowFlu have an issue with geographical areas such as Kenya. Some of us cannot be able to access such applications due to geographical restrictions. So it will help with that.
Okay, so all the best for your project. Just wanted to give one feedback that, instead of reinventing the wheel, we have a lot of existing, like for example, we have open chat. So probably you could try integrating open chat into your application, which would solve the communication issue for you. So try maybe not reinventing the wheel and trying to use a few.
Okay,
yeah.
thank you.
Thank you.
Any other judge can?
I don't have any questions. I only have one concern. Like this is like a B2B like SaaS solutions. There's only one question in my mind. Like, is a token really necessary? So I think I think you guys should work on creating more utility to tokens, because I can only guess what the token will do in the program right now. And like, what are they gonna do? Like the other like your clients are gonna buy those tokens and give it to you, or like so it feels like speculative and not really like useful, I guess. This can be a great business idea, but in terms of like launching a token for it, I'm not sure about it. I don't have any questions. It's just my concern, and that kind of is the soft value of this project, I think.
Okay. So the token, we can airdrop the token to some of our users after a little while of using it. That will encourage more users to use it. And the tokens that you usually buy as a user will be an additional component to you to access like the data analytics and the governance. So I've answered your question.
Yeah, I mean, we can use it for the governance, but this is like an easy escape for all of the projects. Like, hey, we're gonna use it for governance. Okay, then fine, great. Like, you know what I mean? Like, retail users are not gonna use it because why would they? And like businesses would rather give you US dollars rather than your own tokens because of the volatility of it. I mean, maybe we can work on some advanced features that can only be bought with like one-time one-time token sale or something. But I mean that can be a great utility. But governance, like what are they going to govern like the app itself? So I mean my feedback to you guys is like basically maybe we can work on some advanced features that can be bought with your token so that we can create some utility for it. But as far as governance is concerned, like it's a dead end, I think.
Okay, thank you.
Awesome. Let's go to the next team. We have this Rodwell.
A moment, I'm sharing my screen. Hopefully everybody can see my screen and me. Yeah,
we're all good.
Okay, thank you. So in Kenya, we have over 7.4 million SMEs that contribute to 98% of businesses in the country, and overall they contribute to 40% of the GDP. Additionally, in the employment, over the 51 million people, they offer 14.9 million people employment. But the SMEs face major challenges like limited technical adoption, the manual collection of processes, and they're not ideally banked, and they lack working capital. And that's where Asceflow comes in. So Asceflow, we are planning to have a unified platform where we'll be helping the businesses with their core operations. That's by inventory management, supplier coordination, invoicing, and payments. Additionally, we'll be having customer engagements by having AI chatbot support, because the SMEs lack personalized business advisors because they cannot reach the pricing that the people want. Additionally, with the changing of the digital e-commerce, the SMEs cannot compete with the businesses. So we'll be helping them with their social media management by on-prompt campaign creation and content scheduling. And additionally, finally, we'll be having our Acecoin integration, where it will be helping them in banking and ideally transferring of funds and payments. So our market is 7.4 million SMEs. The ones that we've realized that are available for testing are 4.4 million, but the serviceable that ideally face this challenge so much are between 370,000 to 740,000 SMEs. Currently, we've spoken to 3 SMEs in the last 2 weeks that are able and willing to be onboarded to our platform. That's Jojawa Drops Water Supplying Company, a Draft Grits Furniture, and the car wash called Premium. So our current traction, we want to, in the next 9 months, we want to first launch our project, build the product, have our business loaded, and also iterate on the product to make sure the businesses have better experience. Our business model is subscription. So we have basic features, starter features, and premium features. Additionally, we'll be having a commission on the sales that are made, and also the transaction fees that will be charged on every transaction that is done. And additionally, we'll be having add-ons features depending on the request by the SMEs. That will be social media packages sold differently, and also some of the AI features will be sold differently, separately from our old package. So our future plans are to have on-prompt AI social media campaign creation, additionally on-prompt invoicing,
Yeah, I think Rodel hanged. He might be having issues with his internet. Yeah, we just lost him. Okay, we can just proceed to the next thing because of time. We'll have Mary Gadoni from P2P Farmers. Mary, you're muted.
Can you see my screen?
Yeah, we can see it.
So hello everyone, my name is Mary and I'm presenting on behalf of P2P Farmers. So P2P Farmers is a platform for promoting sustainable agriculture by helping farmers practice and get incentivized for sustainable agriculture. So our major goal is to motivate farmers to practice sustainable agriculture and also give them consumers from all over the world. So for consumers, we'll be looking at people abroad or people living abroad and they want food from their home countries majorly, or what foreign restaurants, say Chinese restaurants in Kenya, or the other way around, so they can just ship products from anywhere in the world. So we'll use agents because we understand that most farmers don't have access to the blockchain or smartphones in that case, so they will be registered under agents. So when farmers practice sustainable agriculture, say crop rotation or any other thing, they can post on the platforms and they will earn our tokens, our P2F tokens from the platform. So they will have a feed. And also we'll be using now ICP technology, obviously, to integrate and onboard the farmers. So this is inclusive of both wholesale and retail, because both small scale and large scale farmers are involved. So we're not like restricting it to some farmers. So our user fees and the tokens will be our major source of income, but we won't be handling the deliveries. We'll integrate with the DHL. So we'll only be handling farmer registration and consumer registration, and also the agents. So these are economics for the team, for the marketing, for the development, public. Yeah, this is a demo landing page for P2P, and these are our services, and farmers can find agents through our maps. So once we map agents, we'll make it available for our users. So you can log in using internet identity, or you can register as an agent or a buyer, but farmers are registered under the agents. So once you're verified, so if you're a farmer, you will be able to upload your product, and then you can see your product list over here. So you'll be able to put a product name, and then you can to display your products here. But if you are not a farmer, you will not be able to see the product list. So you will just be able to see this, and also the items on your cart. And then this is where you check out, you pay with CKUSDT, and then you trigger your wallet, and then you can see your order and delivery status. This because this is connected to DHL. So after that, there's a feed section where farmers can post about their, what they are what they are doing, what they're talking about, how they are promoting sustainable agriculture, and then users can interact, they can comment, they can ask questions, and they can learn from each other. If you're an agent, for example, this is the agent dashboard. You can see the farmers registered under you. You can see, you can remove them, you can edit them, and you can also add new farmers. You can add a new farmer. This is where you have to add farmers manually, because farmers are not allowed. Then if you're an admin, you can see the agent list, the number of agents there, and because agents have to be approved before getting into the platform, you have to approve them. Now this is where the DAO will come in, or DAOs will have the admin access, or the DAO members, at least this part for approving the agents, and then we can have. Yeah, so basically that's it, and we hope to achieve sustainable agriculture, yeah, and food security at the end of it. Thank you.
Awesome. Thank you, Mary. So we'll just take 2 comments from the judges and questions.
I have a comment. Ciao, Mary. Very nice project. I think it's super cool what you're building. I wanted to ask you if you're planning also to integrate some kind of like off-ramp solution for payments. So not only to accept crypto, but also to accept fiat, so local currency. Because if you think, if you accept payment only in crypto for the goods that the farmer are providing, basically you are limiting the niche of the people that can buy from these farmers. The cool idea that you put in place is that now you can use blockchain for the farmers. So in this way they can put on chain, everything is secure, everything is transferable, everything is immutable, but you're limiting who can access to this product. What if you allow them also other payment integration? So you say, okay, you can pay in CKUSDT, you can pay in CKUSDC, you can pay in ICP, you can pay in CKBTC, CKIT, but you can pay also in Kenyan money. Are you planning of doing this kind of integration? Because this, I think, is going to limit this product, and it's going to limit the niche to which this product is going to arrive to.
Okay, thank you for the feedback. That's a good feature that we could definitely integrate. Yeah, we will think we'll include it in our production. Thank you.
Good luck.
Thank you.
Okay, yeah, we can proceed to the next team. So we'll do Rodwell again from Asceflow. Rodwell, I hope you're okay now.
Yeah, sorry, I never noticed I dropped off. Pardon me.
It's okay.
Okay, I'm sharing the screen again. Okay. Okay, we can start. So in Kenya, we have 7.4 million SMEs that ideally contribute to the GDP of Kenya. That's 40% of it. And ideally, they run 98% of all the businesses in the country. And they are responsible for about 14.9 million jobs out of the 51 people that are in the country. But despite all this, they are faced with three major problems. The limited technology adoption, the manual collection processes for everything, and additionally, they're not banked and they lack access to working capital. So as Asceflow, we are planning to give them four unified platform that offers four solutions. One, automation of their core operations. That's from inventory, supplier coordination, invoicing, and payments. Second is customer engagement. That's from giving them personalized business advisors and support and feedback collection to ensure that the businesses are competitive in the world. So the third one, is social media management, because the current world of digital platforms, the SMEs are not able to compete. So we'll be giving them campaign creation, content scheduling, and offer tracking of the performance of the content they have posted through our platform. And the fourth last one is tokenization, and ideally giving them the integration of the S-coin that is meant for payments and transactions within our platform. So our market is, we have a ripe market of 7.4 million SMEs in Kenya. The serviceable available market currently is 4.4 million. That's eliminating the rural and urban areas. And from what we noticed, the available that we can obtain is between 370,000 SMEs to 740,000 SMEs. So our current traction within the last 2 weeks, as we try to test this product, we have 3 SMEs that are ready to try out this product. This is Jojoa Drops, Crafty Grits Furnitures, and a car wash that is called Premium. So our traction for the next, we're planning for the next 9 months is after we get enough funding, we'll be building and iterating over the product to make sure it fits the experience that the businesses want. And we'll load up our businesses that will be seeing that the platform will be beneficial to them. And we'll be iterating to make sure that more businesses are uploaded and they benefit from our features. Our business model is runs on 3 major landings. So we have a subscription model. We have commission on sales and transactions that are done. That's transaction fees, and also add-ons on depending on the features that they want. So like the social media features, there'll be additional charges so that they can easily push their products to the digital market. So our future plans are to have on-prompt social media campaign creation. That's from creating banners and posters for their given products that they want to sell. The second one is incorporating features to accommodate all the key players. That's from the suppliers, so that to ensure that the businesses and the suppliers that are for that business are added onto the platform. Additionally, we want to add embedded financing so that the SMEs can collect they can collect payments through coins, e.g. ICP and S-coin. And also, we realize the Web3 doesn't have major notifications. Take, for example, whenever we transfer funds on ICP, we cannot get a notification. So we wanted to incorporate on-ramp and off-ramp notifications for businesses in case there's a transaction that has been made, so that they are in the loop that they have received funds, and this is what is happening. So this is our team. We have Winnie Gitau, who is a full-stack dev. We have Bethel, who is our front-end dev, and I'm Leo, the techpreneur. So to move to our demo, so this is our demo for the platform. Is it notes? Yeah. Nice. Moment. Nice. So this is our platform. So on authentication, this will be the first landing. This is the dashboard for the business. As you can see, we have a few products for testing and sales. So we have an event inventory. This was just a business can add their product. So after that, the inventory is updated. As you can see, the inventory is updated. Then we can move to a point of sale in case a customer has come in. So they can choose the product that they want, add to order. And as you can see, when the customer now wants to pay, we've integrated that the customer can get a given payment of tokens. Let's say loyalty tokens for the customer that are worth a percentage of the wholesale. So the customer gives us their contact info and their principal so that we can transfer their tokens to them. So after testing, after completing, the sale was completed, and you can see in our email, we have a notification that a given payment has been made to you from our Asceflow, and these are the details for the transaction and the tokens that you've received. Additionally, the business owner can check their orders and the payment method. So additionally, we added a wallet functionality where they can track whatever has happened in their wallet. So for this case, in case that transaction was live, it would have been added to this list so that they can see whatever is happening to their wallet. We realized they have a big problem in checking your transaction in ICP. You have to go to a given platform. So we realized, how can we put it easy for the business to just get whatever they want in one place. So additionally, we added they can send tokens in case they want to pay for an invoice. They can receive tokens in case they want to charge for an invoice. Additionally, they can exchange tokens that they want from either ICP to USDT or any other. Additionally, final feature we added was a personalized business advisor. So this is under development still, so the business can just ask for advice on how to run the business and they can get instant feedback. Thank you, and that was Asceflow.
Thank you, Rodwell. So we'll do only 2 questions from the judges.
So I have a question for Rodwell.
Yes.
I think I wanted to just understand why ICP for your project. If you could explain why ICP is the best choice for your project.
Okay. One, ideally, from as I was watching the founder of Definity, I realized that ideally ICP integrates both your front end and back end into one place. So I realized for this case, businesses ideally run on Web 2, which is not ideally decentralized for some cases. So, but for some cases, ICP offers better functionality for given business operations. Like, for example, the tokenization part. Most businesses are not banked. Most businesses and SMEs cannot be reached by banks or these other money supplying platforms. So we realized that if we can build an ICP that can enable hosting of your backend and front end in one place, offering you the same functionality of tokenization in one place, businesses can easily access whatever they want to run the business easily. And additionally, on ICP, we realized that what was this? The features on hosting on the AI models. That was our main selling point. Hosting on AI models on canisters. That was our major selling point, and we realized as we want to host content generation models and chatbots on blockchain, ideally other Web3 projects are just built on Amazon platforms. Take, for example, you can host your AI model somewhere and just make HTTP calls. But as you realized, what you are trying to sell, ICP actually offers it, where you can host your model on a canister and the business can benefit that was also one of the things that called us to build on ICP.
Wonderful. So yeah, I think, yeah, I mean, one of the use cases for ICP would be data storage as well. I mean, you could store all the data fully on chain. Also, I think analytics part, I mean, I'm yet to see the projects. Like I was like really pleasantly surprised to see that you're bringing the angle of social media insights, data analytics, all of that. We haven't seen that much happening on blockchain for, like, pulling the campaigns and everything. So if you could maybe as a project, you could be the flag bearer for that. And if you could, set examples on how you can use AI also for social media insights, and how can that AI, decentralized AI, be leveraged, because you're using client data, and how to, preserve the integrity of the data and then yet achieve, and that is only possible in ICP because of the computational capabilities of the blockchain. So I would really like to see you working on this project. Wonderful project. Thank you so much.
Yeah, so just to add on that, we realized as we want to build on the AI models, we realized we can build on Web3, just talking to Web3 social platforms. Take, for example, OpenChat. We realized if businesses can be able to leverage the Web3 social media platforms. So from our platform, our future plans were to, if we can integrate with them. Our model was just to create posters and banners, as you can see, the graphic designs. As we train it, it creates just banners for products, and they can just be posted on Web3 platforms so that the products can sell on the Web3 chains. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you for having me.
All the best.
Thank you.
Amazing. So we have 3 more projects to go. We're almost there. Our next participant will be Cynthia Mwimi from Steppe Pulse.
Good morning. My name is Cynthia from Steppe Pulse, and I'm going to take you through a moment. So I hope you guys can see my screen.
Yes, we can see it.
Okay. No, it's not presenting. So Steppe Pulse is a decentralized Web3 learning system where we empower Kenyan youth through decentralized learning and mentorship. A problem that we are solving is the youth unemployment in Kenya, skills mismatch in the market, in the job market. A good case in point is where we have most of our graduates graduating and going to the market and not getting employed because they don't have a specific skill. So they're forced to go and purchase online courses, or better yet, go to YouTube channels to self-upskill. How we are going to bridge that gap is by Steppe Pulse has it connects learners to mentors. It connects learners to a target market. It also helps you to learn courses and get incentivized as you learn. Here you get paid to learn, you get paid to mentor, you get paid to hold workshops. As I had said before, it is addressing the skills match and the youth unemployment. The key features we have Steppe Pulse and SKN tokens, NFTs, and AI mentor match. Our technologies that we used to use React and Motoko, and AI for the backend. We also have a gamified learning system where learners earn XP points and earn SKNs for posting content, educational content. On our SKN tokenomics, 80% goes to the rewards and incentives, 10% goes to the development, 5% to the community, and 5% to ICP. Our competitive edge is that we're using blockchain and that we have AI for mentor-mentee matching. Benefits, we are going to empower the youth and scalable mentorship. Let me take you through skill pulse in action. So this is our demo. Let me just put it in full screen. So into our demo, get to our landing page, where you can see about our success stories, our contact us, our courses, explore courses. Then you are logged in with internet identity. Then when you're logged in, you get to our dashboard. Onto our dashboard, you can see that you have mentoring courses, communities. Onto the mentoring, you can search mentors by name or by skill. You can use the filter function to request a mentor. You can also apply to be a mentor. Here I'm creating a job opportunity for the youth. You're going to go through our mentor criteria for you to progress. Here is our courses. On our courses, you earn XP points. I have integrated some resources. On complete quiz, you get some token, get some confetti on completion of modules. Users can update. You can see the system has updated the XP. Users can also add project feedback. Users can also earn SP points for projects. Users can also join our community. Our communities are youth-led and also have next-gen mentors. Next-gen literally means Gen Z mentors. Users can also join study jumps and create study jumps to have like a study buddy, and it has a session mentor. On this platform, this is our social gamified platform where users can get answers and learn and earn. Mentors can also post challenges on this platform. There are levels where users unlock on each stage. On level 3, you can become a peer teacher. On level 4, you can become a Gen Z mentor. On level 5, you can become a professional mentor. There are the SKNs that you earn on when you post, when you offer a rated mentor session. Users can comment and share on socials. Users can also create posts. You can create a text-based or an image-based or a video-based post. As you can see, the post has been created. Users can join forums. Here is a place to ask maybe bugs or questions on your courses. We also integrated an AI mentor match. Here is where you get a personalized mentor match based on your location, availability. And for this one, it's going to be a premium function since we are using a lot of HTTP calls, which is expensive in the Web3 space. On the leaderboard, users can compete and see how they're competing. On NFT gallery, users can mint their NFTs There's instructions on how to mint your NFT, integrated plug wallet for seamless transactions. For jobs, in our future, you're planning to work with hiring companies in Kenya to come to our platform at a fee, of course, since they're going to have a ready market and post their jobs and hire our youth. We are hoping that our certificates are going to be known worldwide. Here's the achievements panel. Your achievements will go here. Integrated plug wallet for seamless transactions of your SKNs or incentives. And yeah, that's Skill Pulse for you. In future, we are planning to integrate the DAO where users can help us make suggestions using their SKNs. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Cynthia. So we'll just take 2 questions from the judges.
I only have one feedback. When it comes to Web3 education, almost all of them are free, and everyone can learn anything freely. So if you wanna do some like B2C work, heavy B2C work, I think you should maybe drop your prices and maybe add some more features, because I wouldn't pay $25 to learn something. Like I can just whip up like YouTube and learn from there and ask any question I have on a Telegram channel or something.
Okay, I would like to respond to that. I'm actually paying people for completing modules and completing courses. When you complete a course, you earn SKN tokens. You're not buying the course. The only place you're paying is for a tailored AI mentor match. That's the only place you're paying.
I see. Thank you.
Hi, Cynthia.
Hi.
So I have a couple of questions for you. So the first one is why a user should use your platform when there are other Web2 platforms already existing? Like how are you going to take the market from the Web2 platform that are already existing? What is your incentive? What is your unique selling point?
Thank you so much for that. I would like to respond to that. For why Skill Pulse is because our system literally pays you to learn, pays you to be a content creator, pays you to be. You can also be a mentor, so that creates a job opportunity for you. Compared to other Web2 platforms like Coursera, where you have to pay for a course and there is no motivation. So my incentives is basically to give you motivation for you not to go to YouTube. You come to our platform.
So now my following question, where are you finding the liquidity to pay all these people?
Through grants. Grants.
Because keep in mind one thing, if you think to go through grants, your liquidity is going to be limited. So this means that in the moment people will start to convert to go and sell their token into a stable coin. So I think this way they can use the money for something. Then you're going to find yourself with more token and less supply. Like what you're doing is educate to learn, basically. There was another product a couple of years ago during the last bull run that was called I Learn, if I'm not wrong, something like this. I'm gonna find it and share it with Yvonne so she can share it with you. The website is still on, but at the end it came out. It was kind of a Ponzi scheme, like called play to earn, do something to earn. So make sure that there is some kind of like a limitation, like, okay, I'm paying you the token, but you cannot convert the token for a certain amount of period. So make sure that there is some incentive also to don't convert this token, because otherwise if you run, okay, you got $100,000 of grant, okay? And now you have like, I don't know, 1,000 people that are coming and using the platform and are collecting all your 100,000, and none of them is going for the pay system of the mentorship, how are you ensuring that there is more funds coming, that you have a constant liquidity for paying out all these people to learn? So think about this. I'm not saying that the model is wrong. I'm just saying make sure that you have like investor, philanthropist, association, banks, whatever. Like try to find as much liquidity as possible to make sure that you are capable of paying all the people. Because in Web3, it's all about do something for earn. So it's a good concept, but you need to make sure that you can sustain it, because otherwise then liquidity is finishing and the project is finished as well.
Mm-hmm. I'll take note.
Well done.
Thank you.
Awesome. Yeah, we'll go to the next, to the final two teams. So we have Isaac from Byte Brigade.
Okay, thank you, thank you. So this is Byte Brigade. I'm just going to share my screen right now. Okay, I hope my screen is visible. So the ticketing platform has been mostly affected by bots, and just a moment. The ticketing platform has mostly been affected by bots and scrapers who scrape a lot of tickets and leaving the fans without tickets. So as token ticks, it's taking a bit to load, but as token ticks, we seek to bridge this gap using ICP technology, which uses the internet identity to help minimize the use of bots in e-commerce platforms, specifically the ticketing platform. So this project was motivated by the fact that a lot of users who use Ticketmaster mostly complained about them booking tickets and then it's in the inbox, but I don't know how it ends up. It's not in the inbox again. So that's the idea of scalpers who scrape websites. So this was our team members. Yeah. So our problem statement was to develop a ticketing system free from bots and also free from scalpers, so that fans can connect with their celebrities in a transparent way. So this was also objectives, but we're also seeking to dive deeper into the NFT market and the resale market, where if someone has a ticket and he can't attend to an event, maybe he can resell it or he can keep it as an NFT. So our tokenomics is this way: we wanted to keep 15% for the team, 20% for liquidity, 5% for ICP, and then 30% for the community, and then 25% for the reserves. So why tokenix? Why will you come to us? It minimizes the use of bots. It is decentralized in the sense that it gives you, the event organizer, autonomy, and also it offers secure reselling for the tickets. So for our achievements, we managed to integrate internet identity, and then we managed to also build our coin tokenix, where users can pay for our services. They can use ICP swap or they can use off-chain and on-chain payments. Yeah, so for our demo, so those are our achievements. For our challenges, we used Kibra for the backend, so it was a little bit challenging, but yeah, we did it. And then we used React for the front end. And then our future, we seek to introduce ticket royalties, and then wanted to have an admin dashboard where an event organizer or you as a user who has created an event can check on the analytics of your event. So for the demo, so here is our demo. Okay, so here is a landing page. So you can create a ticket. You can create an event. You can key in the details. You can give the title, the description. You can give the date. You can also give the price, and then you upload the file. That event has been successfully, but then this in Kibra of memory issues with Kibra. I think it was kind of refusing, but it works sometimes. But yeah, you can see that's the name. But it works. So this idea basically what happens. So after creating the event, when you go to the home tab on the event app, yeah. So that's basically what happens. We have also integrated plug wallet, but the code kept on breaking. But yeah, that is tokenix. That seeks to be in industry. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Isaac. We'll just take questions from, two questions from the judges.
Okay, Isaac, thank you so much for this presentation. I see that your front end is in localhost. You didn't deploy it?
Yeah, I deployed it, but it kept on breaking. So I am seeking to deploy it today. It kept on breaking. I deployed it, but it kept on breaking. I don't know why.
Okay, just in case, remember that there is a couple of forum online, Definity Forum, and you can ask also if you want to support through other hubs to see what is the issue. But in this way, it can go live fully on chain. Otherwise, by seeing it just as a local host, doesn't make so much sense. Another thing, please, if you want to succeed in this business, this is a very competitive business. Your UX, your UI, your UJ should be on top of your game. Right now, your UX is very poor. Like, okay, you offer all the basic functionality that are needed, input the time, the date, and everything, but it's very simple, very basic. If you want to succeed in this and you want people to stop to use Luma, Eventbrite, or whatever other, we lost him. Anyway, so if you wanna be on top of your game, man, you gotta improve your UX big time. This is my feedback for now.
Yeah. Okay. Can do you have any feedback for them?
Yeah, that was my feedback as well. I mean, UX is going to be a big part, but maybe he's hearing us, maybe not. But if he is, please update your UX.
Okay. Yeah. So we'll finalize with the last team of the day. We have Gainshin. Yeah, John.
Nice. I really wanted to see this presentation. I couldn't see it before.
Yeah.
Okay, so let me share my screen. Can you guys see my screen, hear me clearly, and see me?
Yeah,
Okay,
everything's
good.
good.
Okay, so let me get straight into it. So, in a world where people are talking about AI being the future of technology, sorry, give me a minute. I don't know. Okay. So, in a world where people are talking about AI being the future of technology and developers are talking about Web3 being the future of technology, what if I told you we're headed to a world where both can forge the future of our technology through Gainchain AI? My name is Joanne Wendo. I'll be representing a team of 4 for Gainchain AI project. So in the 19th century, if you give someone a laptop, they'd probably find it so hard to use it, which same case applies to blockchain today. Developers are probably finding it a bit difficult to easily start using DFX files and all those. So what if I told you blockchain development and innovation was about to become as easy as it is to use your laptop in today's world in the next future? And that's where GainChain AI comes in. Developers take hours and days to write tedious code that AI could easily generate for us from the DFX files and everything, and we could have blockchain development as seamless as the click of a button. So you're probably asking, what about other AIs that basically can generate websites and like Wix.com? But GainChain AI has the blockchain development part of it, where it can generate for you the DFX files. The LLM is trained to help generate the DFX files and to show you your code preview, help you throughout, and also help you understand Web3 development better, which is basically the future of technology and where we are going. That's exciting, right? So I know what you're thinking, that developers are here creating something to replace themselves. I don't want you to think about it like that. Think about it like this. I want to create a character in your head, a developer blockchain superhero sort of thing. And GainChain AI is basically the superhero's headquarters, where they can do all that with the click of a button. All the developer has to do is prompt, click the button, have their code generated, and improve it to their liking. So these are part of the current models that we have. In future, we are planning to have GainChain AI as an IDE for blockchain and ICP. We'd probably have to fix it to look more like the Visual Studio Code IDE currently, to have a smoother transition for the developers into blockchain. So we'll also be having a website where people who have no background in technology will still be able to create the innovation in blockchain and Web3, and we'd still have like a platform which is an IDE where developers can also do more advanced code through our IDE. So our market target is basically developers, anyone interested in blockchain development, and organizations, tech startups, and all those. So within our community, we have the GCH coin, Meet the GCH coin, which is going to be used to run premium features to reward the community within the GainChain community and transactions within the community. So our target with this, why we really did not want to use fiat currency and instead used the cryptocurrency, is to also promote cryptocurrency in future, which is basically where we are headed, to have people adapt to it through the GCH coin, where with the growth of GainChain AI, it brings growth to GCH coin, which also improves cryptocurrency in tomorrow's world. So our tokenomics here, we have 5% to ICP, as you can see, liquidity 15%, team 10%, marketing 10%, development fund, we have 20%, and 40% to the community reward. So I'll be showing you our demo. So this is basically our landing page, where the user is going to be able to interact with anything they want to know about GainChain AI. They're going to be able to give us feedback, which is very essential to us, and also get in touch with the team in case they have any questions, subscribe to our newsletter, meet the team, and also find some frequently asked questions through here. It's basically, the landing page is everything you need to know about GainChain AI. It will also teach you more about blockchain development and Web3. So here we have our token, our GCH coin, where the user is going to be able to access their wallet and find more about the GCH coin there. We have an AI chatbot where the user can be able to interact with it if they are lost or if they need help with navigating their way around our website. So once the user logs in, it's going to take you straight to the profile section, where you can have your UI settings according to your preference, dark mode, light mode. You can view your projects. I'm going to be showing you this section in a few. Let me first take you through the profile section, where you can also see your projects. You'll be able to chat with your network people at your office and such. So this is, let's say, for example, we have this organization called Safaricom in Kenya. If Safaricom wanted to create something in Web3 or blockchain development, they will easily do that. We came up with an idea. Let's say, for example, they wanted to create a platform where people can save through Safaricom, but using blockchain development, decentralization, and blockchain security. So all they have to do is give the name of their project, specify what they want, smart contracts wallet, and it generates the front end preview. Currently, our LLM is not completely trained due to lack of enough resources and lack of enough time, but we are working to do that better in the next few weeks, where probably the backend code is going to be way stronger, very secure, even to deal with money transactions and such, which will help big organizations trust in our product. So yeah, thank you. That was GainChain AI. Join GainChain AI community, where we are looking to better not only the world, but blockchain development, Web3, and innovation as a whole. Follow us on our socials, and yeah, any questions?
Can, you want to go first or I go first?
Yeah, go first, man.
Joanne, amazing presentation. I loved your
Thank
energy.
you.
This is
Thank
the energy
you.
I want to see when there is a pitch. Brava, that's the way to do it.
Thank you.
Okay, love the project. I think it's super cool. Just one question I have, then for me, for the rest, I think this project should move forward big time, especially because it's about helping others in developing in Web3. You said that your LLM is still under process. Is your LLM inside a smart contract, or are you developing your LLM outside? Like, tell me more about your AI component, how it's connected to Web3.
So we are developing our own LLM, training it all the way from scratch, and we are to deploy it on chain. But currently, because training the LLM needs a very hefty computer, we don't have that kind of resource right now, but we're looking to train it better and have it deployed on chain.
Did you think about using existing libraries from other LLM and integrating them?
Yes, we have. We've actually been working on that. Getting data from other libraries, data sets that you can use to train it. We have been doing that research. We have been compiling that data, and we are working on it currently.
Okay, keep in mind that Grok 3 is about to go out in a couple of months. And this is a new way of using AI because GPUs are gonna finally be working all together instead of working one at a time. So try to think of finding some kind of support from this new AI that is going to be developed. So I think this way, I think it can bring like a huge help in what you're doing.
Yeah. Okay.
For the rest, well done, bravo.
Thank you very much.
So when we look at the demo, it's just about inputting a prompt and then getting an output, right? But when we create an input, maybe like a user can miss some like important aspect of that code, and like AI can ask questions instead of like whipping a canister with just what they have, right? So because like the user acts like a project manager, and a software developer should be able to ask some questions. If not, it's just another generator. So it's, I mean, the way I see it, it can be like a no-code solution. Like there's an Andromeda on Cosmos. They are like doing some no-code solutions for smart contract development, but it's on Cosmos. So what are you gonna do? But the thing is, if you want to create an AI with this particular use case, the user should act like a project manager and has to receive some questions in order to answer them, so that they can create a great project. Because filling a canister is like a dangerous thing to to deploy to have AI do all the work.
Mhm.
That is my one concern. I don't think. I mean, like you guys should do more work on what the user's definition is going to be, like a project manager or like a peer programmer, right? Because
Yeah.
it changes the project. If it's just a
So
peer programmer, I mean, well done. That's going to be fine. But being a project manager is going to yield more value. And like with any other AI models,
Mhm.
it's going to generate generic canisters rather than advanced canisters.
Mhm.
So like if you want to take it up a notch and make more than a token project, make more than a crude project, then your AI can fall short, and that can
Yeah.
only be solvable with like AI asking questions to the project manager rather than just creating an output like that.
Yes, I understand your concern, Mr. Khan. That was actually discussed during our project development. We will be having the LLM ask more questions. It is actually asking more questions. It's just that currently we couldn't be able to do that due to lack of resources, like I said before. So it's going to be asking questions, a lot of questions, from what do you need, what language do you need to use, but it's only going to create very simple canisters. What will be creating advanced canisters is our IDE that will only be used by developers. So you'd only have to have a developer to create the advanced canisters. It's just that it will probably reduce labor and having very many developers in an organization. I'd
Okay,
look at it
so
like that.
now it's just like a good step, good first step, right?
Yeah.
Not
Yes.
the whole thing. Okay.
So okay, thank you.
Amazing. Yeah. Now that marks the end of our project's presentations from the Mega Hackathon. Someone is present. Yes. I almost forgot this. So we'll be doing a community votes. So the guys that are in the YouTube live, you can scan this QR code. It will take you to Slido, and over there you can vote for your favorite project. Yeah. Otherwise, we've come to the end of our project's presentation. Thank you guys for being with us this far. I'll just invite in Yvonne to just make a few comments, then we can wind up the demo session. In the meantime, as we wait for Yvonne to join, I'll just allow Khan or Bruno to make a few remarks, maybe some general remarks. Then we can have Yvonne take over from there.
Yeah, I only have one note to all of the project. I mean, this is the demo day, and like it's the best of the best. So be sure to look at your projects as not like another, like a graduation thesis or something, like a homework or something. Just look at the project as like a business model. That way you can allocate less time on how that particular page works and more on how the tokenomics or the revenue generating model or like any other aspect of the business side of things work. Like when you focus on that, that can generate more like that can generate more valuable projects. But when you do it like in a day, these all projects are going to be better, and they're all already great. So thank you.
Thank you, Khan. Yeah, Bruno.
Just one thing, yeah, it was an amazing demo day. It's always cool to see new project presenting what they're doing. I agree with everything that Khan is saying. I even will say for all those projects, always keep in mind that the best time for presenting your project is no more than 3 minutes. And in these 3 minutes, you have to make sure to showcase which problem you are solving and why you are the best. Okay, keep this in mind, and success is going on your way. So keep crushing. You all did amazing. Well done.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Bruno. Thank you, Khan. Yes, Yvonne, you can take over.
Okay, thank you so much, everyone. Thank you to our judges, Bruno and Khan, who have stayed with us for 2 hours. I'm so sorry we had booked 1 hour. Thank you so much for staying with us. Also, the judges that weren't able to finish with us, Tom and Anjali. I know they'll watch the YouTube video and they'll be able to give us their remarks. Thank you so much to everyone I've been watching on YouTube. People talking, shilling their teams. Thank you so much for you guys who are staying with us right now. I'm seeing we're over 50 who are watching right now. I saw at a point we got to 70. So thank you so much to those who have watched with us and thank you to the projects. Good job, guys. Good job. You've done really well. We didn't have much technical issues. We had some, but not as much as normally. Thank you for preparing. Thank you for being with us in the morning on a Tuesday morning. I know you guys had other things to do, but you sacrificed your time to be with us here. So please scan the QR code and vote for your favorite project. This is the community vote, the one that's going to win $1,000 other than what the judges will select as the top 3. We'll give you guys a couple of hours to vote. If you're going to last mega hackathon, we had people just voting without even viewing the teams. Please watch the teams, what they're doing. Let's give genuine votes, guys, and make sure you select the team that really needs it. Like I've had Joanne saying that she needs a new, stronger computer. Let's buy her that computer. And for the rest of you guys, let's interact more. And other than that, I think I'll close here and hand it back to Steve. And let's keep in touch. And follow us on X, ICP Hub Kenya. And ICP Hub Indonesia, ICP Hub Turkey, and Canada were here. And Olympus. Yeah.
Thank you so much, Yvonne. Because of time, I won't add anything else. Just to emphasize on voting for your favorite team. So you can just scan the QR code. It will take you to Slido where you can vote. The voting will be live for the next 4 hours, so you can vote as for the guys that are presenting. You can tell as many people to vote for your project. I think that's it. Thank you so much, guys, for being with us up to this time. This marks the end of our Mega Hackathon presentations. Bye bye, and have a good festive season. Yeah.
Ciao, everyone. Thank you so much.
Bye.
Ciao, Belly.
Ciao, ciao.